I'm Tom from Pack Hacker, and in this video we're going to be taking a detailed look at the CODEOFBELL Annex carrier, which I have been testing for the last 2 weeks. A little sling that boasts a ton of different features, and you can even fit a small water bottle in this front pocket while it's expanded. So let's dive in and check out every single detail coming up. All right, so there's a lot going on with this sling, so let's get right into it. The main fabric on the exterior here is a ripstop X-Pack that we've seen in a lot of other CODEOFBELL gear, so highly weather resistant, pretty lightweight, and a little bit crinkly. And then we have 1680D ballistic nylon here. It's Cordura, so like that pairing, that's great. Really durable fabric, which is nice. This can be used in 3 different ways. Well, 4 actually. So the first way is you can just wear it on one shoulder and carry it that way. You can wear it cross-body with this shoulder strap. You can take these off completely and use it as a clutch by holding onto this handle at the bottom. And you could also use it as like a standalone DOP kit or a little like tech pouch inside of your bag. And you can also attach it to bags using this nylon webbing if you have like a Molly PALS system. You can attach that as well. So a lot of different ways to use this thing. It's very versatile, which I can definitely appreciate. Now this handle at the bottom kind of has this sort of rubbery, plasticky feel. I don't love it. The zippers here they feel like Hypalon. They feel rubbery, they feel robust in the hand, which I dig. This kind of feels a little bit cheap, this handle at the bottom. So it's got this kind of papery insert. It can kind of get wrinkled depending on where you grab it. So I don't love it, but it does get the job done, especially if you want to carry it in clutch mode like that. All right, so let's talk about the strap on this thing. There's a lot going on, and I have found this thing to get tangled more often than not. And actually, I think I've got a tangle here as well, but there we go. Now it's not tangled. So it really depends on how you put this thing on. These two have these like rotating pieces here, which helps with that tangle. But one of these pieces is just kind of the extra bit of strap, which is why they give it to you down there at the bottom. But you can strap it on just so it's not dangling all over the place, which I can definitely appreciate. And these like gatekeeper buckles will allow you to remove it. And you can put it in any configuration on these tabs here. So if you're a left-handed carrier, you can definitely switch it to the other side quite easily if you want to do that. But this thing works pretty well on crossbody too. The weight is held kind of here on the top, and you use this to adjust it, which works pretty well actually based on your fit. There's also this clip here that does prevent the strap from tangling more, but in actual use, I found that this strap got tangled quite a bit for me, and quite a bit more than other straps that I've used in the past, including the CODEOFBELL CrossPod. Which I just like the way that thing carried a little bit better. It's truly sling style. It's not this kind of side shoulder bag style, and definitely got tangled up as well. There's also a clip here if you want to take that out for whatever reason. Looks like we have Woojin is the brand, good buckle brand. That'll work really well. We've had great experiences with them in the past. And then yeah, you've got these 4 places here, these little nylon loops. Kind of the same Hypalon feeling fabric on the back here, which I really like the feel of. Much better than this handle. So those fabrics are different. All right, so that covers the strap. And yeah, it does sit pretty well. I mean, you can see it kind of flopping forward a little bit. This bottom part kind of helps stabilize it, having that attached, but it does flop forward. It uses your body to kind of sit flush with it, and you can adjust it pretty well. At first, it was like definitely sagging down when I had this thing filled up, but as I continued to adjust it, I was able to get a great fit over the course of the 2 weeks of testing, even if I had some heavy stuff in this front pocket, which I'll get to in a second. Now, there's also these Woojin compression straps on the side. So these can loosen or tighten based on what you have in that front pocket. So I love the variability there. That's one thing, that's like CODEOFBELL's claim to fame, I think, is just how versatile their products are, and they can hold different sized items pretty well. So actually up front here, you've got a YKK AquaGuard zipper. Let me just quick uncompresses so you can see how far that thing comes out and how much additional literage you can have. So I'll show you in a sec. I got a water bottle on the side here. I'm going to throw that in. But first, let me strap this back in. And yeah, you can see it's just kind of folded over there, and it keeps a nice, tight, slim profile when there's nothing in there. So mostly how I've been using it is just carrying around my field notes and a pen on the inside, so that doesn't really require much volume. But you can see in here, there's this huge amount of fabric folded over that gives you a ton of space inside. Of course, we got the orange liner on the interior, CODEOFBELL, designed in LA. Hydro flask bottle here. This is, I believe, a 12 ounce. Yes, so you can see, I'll just like let you read that, pause if you'd like, but that fits up here quite well in the front. And it does provide a bit of an awkward carry, but not as awkward as I thought. So yeah, it does stick out and you can really see it taking advantage of most of that space. That does make the top like feel heavier, so you can feel this kind of cut into your back or your side a little bit, but it's not too bad. It actually works pretty well. And if you have like gloves or a beanie or, you know, just other small items, you could maybe even fit like an ultra minimalist rain shell in here, or definitely one of those small foldable ponchos. You know, it's good for that kind of stuff that's softer and ideally lighter, because then it doesn't pull away from your body so much while you're wearing it. But I mean, if I unclip this, we can just get an idea as to really how big this thing is. So that's quite a bit of a departure from what we originally saw, which I really dig that. I think it's really clever design, and kudos to CODEOFBELL on that. They do that with a lot of their products, which I like. So let me toss that back off to the side here. I'm just gonna tidy this up again. There we go. And put the zipper pull up there, close that up, and then we'll take a look at the main compartment. So if we open that up, you can see what we got going on inside. Just got a wallet in here, some keys. There we go. And actually, real quick, before we get into this compartment, I do just want to let you know that this is a nice little place for like a small carabiner. So I've just got some hand sanitizer here. Hangs out outside of my bag. That's a Night Eyes S-Beaner. And that's just a nice little thing to have. And it's towards the back, so it's not sticking out the front and flopping around. Really like that close to the body. And this is the Orbit Key hand sanitizer holder too, if you're curious. Now, opening this up, there's quite a bit of space on the inside. Good for like EDC essentials, so you can see the width there. Let me just grab this wallet too, Bellroy Apex, so you can kind of see how that fits in and the footprint that it takes up. So a good amount of space inside. I kind of wish there was a little more organization inside of this main area. Like the crosspod has a lot more, but you have one big mesh pocket on the front. I've just got some sunglasses in there, and it's not really, it's got a little bit of stretch, but it's pretty stiff overall. And of course, this zipper is not stretchy at all at the top, but you got that divider there. And then you've got this divider in the back too. Again, kind of wishing for a little bit more, but these are basically mirrored with those mesh pockets. The sides, really nothing much else. And yeah, just like very simple organization on the inside. I kind of wish there was like 2 liner pockets for different items, things of that nature. And then yeah, X-Pack Cordura, there you go. So there you have it, the CODEOFBELL Annex carrier. Head over to packhacker.com for more information, as well as the best buying options that help support our channel at no additional cost to you. Link down in the description below. We'll see you in the next video.